What's up, fellas? So I had a lot of loyal patrons over the last few weeks that's been coming in the comments, and they've been having a hard time organizing their life. All right. And basically what has happened, guys, is they've gotten so busy, they can't prioritize on what to do. Like it sounds simple, but for all you guys, if you've ever been really busy and you somebody that wants to you work a full-time job, you own your purpose, you still want to keep your body in shape, you got a girlfriend, you got a couple of friends, so it's like, god damn, and I just can't. So AMS, how do I go about doing this? Okay, it actually sounds, but it's actually a very serious problem to have. As they say, a good problem to have, because guess what now? You ain't sitting around swiping on the phone all day wondering about what some bitch who didn't text you back 2 weeks ago and going through all your steps on what you did wrong because she didn't call you back. Did I sit straight in the chair? Did I drink the water like a man? Did I hold frame? Did I dress nice? Well, did I portray confidence? See, that's what happens when you got all this silly ass time on your hands and stuff like that. You sit around and think about things that shouldn't even fucking matter. When you're on your grind and you have a full life, this is what happens. You don't have time for silly. You think the guys that been asking me this question, they sitting around all day wondering, damn, what did I do wrong? I bet you ain't never one of these guys out of all those beta questions I get about MS, I dated this girl for 3 months and she started pulling back. You think one of these motherfuckers who asked me this question, he's sitting around worried about some bitch pulling back? You think he got time to worry about some bitch pulling back? Okay, so the point what I'm trying to say is I had another patron supporter, and shout out to that patron supporter. I'm not trying to throw him under the bus. And he didn't comment this on the patron page, but he commented this on the unlisted YouTube page that I post the patron videos on in that comment session. And he said, basically, to sum it up, guys, to paraphrase it, he basically said, man, I'm here for the women. What's all? I didn't never need no money to get women, because he was talking about the last purpose video I made, right? So he's like, I ain't never need no money to get no woman and stuff like this right here. What that guy don't understand, guys, is the cornerstone of a man with women is being able to take them or leave them. And what I mean by that, guys, is to have a lifestyle that's so full that you don't have time for the bullshit. You guys get what I'm saying? And this is why y'all guys never took to my choosing signals. Do you think this guy because it's been more than one guy who's been asking me about these priority questions. Do you think they got time to go out and play the numbers game? See, guys, when you are so busy that you got to send me a question as in how to organize your life, a bitch damn near got to jump on your back to get your attention. You don't have time for the bullshit. They don't have time to hit the bar and play the numbers game or hit the mall and play the numbers game. They can't even organize all their priorities. They can't even try to figure out how to do all their shit they got to do that's necessary. And that's the point where a man has to be at. That's the only way a man can find happiness, is to be a MGTOW with options. Basically, these guys here, they're MGTOWs. And what I mean by that is they've gone their own way, but they're open to the possibility if a girl comes along, but their life is full. They're going their own way, and by their own way is they're going to better their lives and to live outside of a woman. Now, if a woman just so happened to come along and tickle my fancy, then I'll oblige her. But I ain't got time to look for the bitch. Okay, guys? And so these guys here, whether they know it or not, they're in a perfect position for life. This is the shit that puts you in a position to where when a woman's not acting right, or when a woman is not being responsible, when she's sending you one-word responses on Tinder or Hinge and all this other shit, you don't have to entertain that foolishness. Because you know why? Because although they are not full with options as in with women maybe, They're full with options and their life is so busy that they only have time to deal with women that are coming along correctly, that are presenting themselves correctly and treating them like the high value men that they are. So this is where you want to be in life. And if you don't got this in your life, if you're not like this, if you don't have this situation, I promise you women are going to always be able to pull you by your strings. Pull you. Now, it ain't got to be all work, 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 work. It could be just you got a great social life. So let me just get that apparently clear now. It ain't got to be, oh, if you ain't working 20 hours a day, women can be, no. No. Maybe you got hobbies. Maybe you go fly a kite for 4 hours after you get off work. Who the fuck knows? I'm talking about a man whose life is on point. Okay, guys, that's what I'm talking. It's not all about just working, grind and work and grind. And if you ain't working and grinding, then your life sucks. No, you can have hobbies. You can have great friends. The point is you don't have no lulls in your day where you're bored. I'm not getting any matches on Tinder and life sucks and I'm a 27-year-old virgin. These guys don't have time for that. Okay, guys, so I just wanted to point that out to that YouTube, that patron supporter that wrote that in the comments, that this ain't all about money and you got to get richer to get bitches. This is about having a life of contentment. And this is how you get there. All right, let's get into this list, guys. First thing I want to say before I get into this, guys, on the priority list. One thing we live with in this society, guys, is entitlement. I'm entitled. Oh, I watch all the crybabies on the TFL guys on YouTube crying. And women should like me because I'm entitled because I have a penis and they have a vagina and my penis go in their vagina and they should want to sleep with me because I'm a man and I grow hair on my chest and blah, 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 blah. You're not entitled to women and you're not entitled to be able to do everything you want to do. So just because you have a lot of things on your list, I'm not God. I can't give you 30 hours in the day. You got 24 hours a day. You need at least 6 for sleep. So that means that you got 18 hours. Preferably, I would prefer 8, but I understand some situations it just can't get to 8. So I need a bare minimum of 6. But that means you got 18 hours to get everything done in that day. And if you can't fit it in there, then that means something has to get taken off, guys. Okay? So I say all that to say that, guys, just because you want to get everything done don't mean you will be able to. The reason why we have stops in the government and all this other shit and all this bickering in Congress and shit is because they can't fund everything both sides want to do. Well, the Republicans want to build a wall. Well, all the Democrats want everybody to goddamn get a universal health care and all this. Great. Everybody want to get everything done. And I wish they generated enough money so everybody could get everything done. Guess what? They don't. So unfortunately, some cuts have to be made. That's the way it works. Cuts have to be made. They have to make tough decisions. Tough decisions. This is how much money we take in. This is how much money we got to spend. Okay, well, this is the budget. Well, all this don't fit on the budget. This right here will be $1 trillion. Well, some got to get cut. Well, that's the way this works. I don't care how important you think it is. You're not entitled to do it if you don't have time to do it. If your ass need a kidney and you don't got the money to buy the kidney, they ain't going to give your ass the kidney. Well, he going to die without it. Well, we sure going to miss him. We hope y'all had a lot of time. Y'all enjoyed the years y'all had with him because he sure going to die. He got that money? No, we don't got the money. We should listen. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If you don't got our money, we can't see you, buddy. Sorry. But he's a nice guy. We don't give a shit. He's going to die soon because he can't afford this kidney. And I'm not being facetious. That's the way it works. Don't matter you a nice guy. You got the money? Can you afford that open heart surgery? Can you afford that kidney? The answer is no. Well, goodbye, buddy. We'll see you on the other side. I don't know what to tell you. But y'all got the kidney right there. Yeah, that's for somebody else, somebody who got some money. You can't afford that. That costs money. You don't got it. So you're going to die. That's the way it works. All right? So when I read y'all this list. I'm going in the order of how I would label my day. Obviously, I got a lot more time on my hand now, so this ain't a constraint on me no more. But let's just hypothetically say I was back on the grind, back in the trenches, back trying to get my life to where I want to be. This is how I would organize it. Okay, guys, this is how I would organize it. Number one, job first. You thought I was going to say purpose, didn't it? You thought I was going to say purpose, didn't it? What that purpose paying you? It paying you some money yet? Because last time I checked, when I pay the landlord, they don't say, hey, have our money, but if you own your purpose, hey, don't worry about it. You own your purpose. We're going to let you pass. No, it don't work that way. When you go to the restaurant and it's time to pay for food, you can't tell them, hey, I'm on my purpose. They don't take promise purpose payments. No, they don't work. You need money. So job first. This comes back to the old saying, don't quit your day job. Purpose ain't paying shit. Well, it can't be number one on the priority list. Because guess what? You can't bring your ass and stay here with me, buddy. I know you've been a patron supporter for a long time. And I know you've been subscribed to me for a very long time. And listen, guys, I appreciate it. Yes, I appreciate it. I sure appreciate it. But your ass can't come stay here with me. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. You can't come stay here with me. You know what I'm saying? You got a Salvation Army right down the street. You got nice warm bed. Nice heaters. Nice showers. 3 hots in a cot. They ready just to go down there and put your application in. You can't come stay here with me. So for your ass go and quit your job and you want to be a guitarist, or you want to be this, you want to be that, I'm just telling you right now, your ass can't come stay here with me. So you better keep your day job. And y'all know I'm not going to edit that out. Y'all know I'm not going to edit that out. I'm one take Drake. I ain't editing shit out. God damn it. I ain't edited in 6 years. I ain't about to start now, God damn it. But anyway, guys, job comes first. I know it might be a shitty job. And I know you done thought about 30 ways to kill your boss and get away with it. I know. I used to have these same thoughts. I know you done thought about it. If I put this book up here and then he opened this door and it come crashing on his head, do I think that's going to be enough pressure to crack his skull? But then I'll be the last one who was in here and then they'll be able to figure it out. So no, that ain't going to work. Guys, listen, been there. Been there with you. Part of being a man or a woman, for the 5 women who watch me, is that sometimes we got to do shit that we don't want to do. And working a job we don't like, that's not our purpose or fulfilling to us, is one of those things, unfortunately. So job number one. So when you are making your schedule out for the day, the job is number one. Okay, guys? Job is number one. Job and food is number one. So rent and food, you know what I mean. 2, guys, sleep. Now I battled between this and putting this one over the job. But then I realized that if you don't got a roof over your head and food in your stomach, you ain't gonna be able to sleep no damn way. Who was that singer said try sleeping with a broken heart? Was that Alicia Keys? Try sleeping with a broken heart? Try sleeping with a hungry belly. It don't work. It don't work that good, fellas. Try sleeping with a hungry belly. So that's why I put job first, because you gonna have to, goddamn, you ain't gonna sleep no way. You think I'm lying? Don't eat for 24 hours and see can you go to sleep. Don't eat for 24 hours. I'll tell you what, don't eat for 48 hours. Maybe you can get through with 24 hours. Because that's just a little fast or something. So guys, sleep has to be next. A reason I wanted to bring this one up too, guys, is logically in our heads how we think is that when we go to making cuts in our day and we try to fit everything in, we try to do as minimal amount of sleep as possible. So when you really on that grind, you could convince yourself to function off of 4 hours of sleep. And you know what? Maybe you can do it, right? Maybe you can do it. And in some instances, guys, you have no other choice. I understand a lot of doctors have to function like this. They just have to. They have clients. They delivering babies in the middle of the night. As a trainer, guys, for any of y'all guys who want to be the new trainer in town, and maybe this only works for New York because you got to commute so far because you can't afford to live by the gym. You can't afford to pay $5,000 a month if you're in New York City to train by the Equinox, because that's what your ass gonna pay. If you want to train, if you're gonna live by the Equinox, that's what your ass gonna pay in New York City or these high-end areas. Equinox strategically puts those locations in high-end areas, and so most trainers can't, even if they're a high-earning trainer, can't afford to live next to them. So it's usually some kind of commute. If you want to get to those high-end gyms, particularly in these big metropolitan cities like New York City or Philadelphia or something like that. And so typically, if you want to be a trainer or something like this, you're going to train early in the morning, which means you might have your first session at 6, which means you have to wake up at 4:30 like I used to have to do. And your last session is probably going to end at 10, which means you're probably going to get home around midnight. So for a long time, I functioned off 4 to 4.5 hours worth of sleep because I had no other choice. And for all y'all guys say, well, won't you just take a nap in the middle of the day? I'm not a nap person. Once I'm up, I'm up. That's just the way I am. And a lot of the two guys is, you know, I had to drink coffee to get up in the morning time. So once I was up, I was up. There was not going to be no napping in the middle of the day. My body don't shut down like that in the middle of the day. I know some of you guys may be able to do that. And maybe I would have been able to do that too if I ain't drink coffee in the morning, but then I wouldn't be able to get up. So whatever, right? But, so if you're going to be a trainer, that's probably going to be your lifestyle. If you're going to be a good trainer with 40 sessions a week or at least 30 sessions a week, you probably going to be something like that. And so in those situations, guys, you might not have no other choice but to get minimal amount of sleep. It's out of your hands. But what I'm telling you guys, that unless you have no other choice, I'm telling you right now, you'll operate at a high level and you're getting more done with an efficient 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours worth of sleep, opposed to only 4 hours of sleep. So this ain't just going to health. My thing is, when you only get that minimal amount of sleep, you lagging through the day. You ain't operating at an optimal level. Opposed to somebody who slept 6 or 8 hours, they're going to get more done because they're more rested. Their brain is more refreshed. So I want y'all guys to understand that. Y'all want to know what this akin me to, guys? This akin me to the person that goes into the gym and think that they're getting more done by working out 3 hours a day, 6 days a week. When in actuality, you'll get better results with 3 or 4 days a week and 1 hour sessions. But more people think more is better. And so in a situation with sleep, people think less is better. And that's not the way it works. You're going to have an inefficient 20 hours worth of work done with that little 4 hours worth of sleep. I promise you that. You've been better off just sleeping for the 8 hours and then getting a hard 16 hours worth of work done. So sleep, and when I say prioritize this, guys, when I say this stuff, it don't just happen by chance, okay? I don't just look up. No, you have a time to go to bed. Yeah, you don't get to just fall to go to sleep when your body shut down. No, you go get your ass in the bed and you cut the lights off and you close your eyes and you go to sleep. Ain't no, well, I'm gonna do this till I get tired. That's not prioritizing. Prioritizing says, okay, I want to get at least 6 hours worth of sleep. Okay, I have to be up at fucking 6. That means that my ass have to be in the bed with my eyes shut and sleep by 12 o'clock, no later. That don't mean I drag around on the couch flipping through the channel till my body get tired. That ain't how it works. Go lay your ass down. That's the way it works, guys. This is what we call priority. So like when you have a girl, because let me speak to y'all in girl tongue, because it seems like that's the only thing y'all understand. Y'all want to understand why at this point in my life, I won't take no flakes or ask a girl, because that lets me know that I'm not a priority. When you call and ask a girl out and understand that you're dating a girl, she has every right not to make herself available. It don't make her a bad person. What it's telling you is you're not a priority. Well, my friends are coming in town. If you was a priority, She'll say her friends coming in town, but she gonna get up with them at 10. So can y'all meet up at 8? That's what happens when you're a priority. She'll tell her friends, listen, I got this dude, we meeting up at 8, but I'm gonna get with y'all at 10. When you're not a priority, well, my friends, I haven't seen them since the 3rd grade, and so can we try next week? So you're not a priority. She's not making the time. She can make the time. She's choosing not to because you're not a priority. You can get to sleep, but it has to be a priority. Everything, what I'm talking about, guys, this is a priority. Next, gym and meal prep. That's right. My gym and my meal prep is going to come before my purpose. Guys, if I ain't learned shit else over this last year, I learned health is wealth. Listen, I ain't never playing with my health again. Sitting there waiting that week for that man to give me no biopsy results back. I ain't never go goddamn play with my health again. Never. Supposed to been got that damn shit did. I ain't never playing with that shit no more. No, anything with little health, anything, gotta go to the doctor, make an appointment. I ain't playing. Now here's the problem. Here's the problem. Just settle down. Settle down. This don't mean you're gonna have time to go in there and do your Mr. Olympiad workout. Yes, we're not gonna be able to get each body part for 8 goddamn sets with perfect form and motion and all this other shit. We might have to do some supersets, giant sets. We got to get our ass in and out of here. Maybe you don't even got time to go to the gym. Maybe you have to do it in your bedroom. Push-ups, some rows, some planks, some reverse flies for your real delts, some lunges, and what I'm missing? Some stiff leg deadlifts. Ta-da! Now, is that going to win you the Olympia? Oh, yeah, and dips for your chair dips for your triceps. Now, is that going to win you the Arnold Classic? I think not. But here's the thing. That's all you need. We too busy right now. We ain't got time to go and, we got to pack the creatine and we ain't got time for all that. You're going to have to listen. Cuts are going to have to be made. Everything can't get, like Obama said, everybody's not going to get everything. Yeah, you can't go in there and this chest day. No. This chest, back, abs, legs, glutes, hamstrings, triceps. This is every goddamn thing day. I ain't got time to come in here every goddamn day. So there ain't no goddamn chest day. Ain't no goddamn back day. Ain't no goddamn leg day. You do some chest, and then you go over there and do some goddamn lunges. We ain't got to come here every day now. Gotta go to the gym twice a week now. Yeah, we can't come 5 days a week right now. We busy. Full body workouts twice a week. That's what we got. That's what I got for you. Sacrifice gonna have to be made. Your ass ain't winning the Arnold Classic no way, motherfucker. Sitting your ass in there, you got all this shit going on. You sitting your ass in there talking about some goddamn chest day. No goddamn chest day. It's every goddamn thing day. Wrist curls, calf raises, shrugs, every goddamn thing. Back extensions, every goddamn thing. Hit every goddamn muscle, hit your ears. Get everything done at one day. And you'll be back in 3 days to do it again. That's it. That's all I got for you. We ain't doing no detailed training. Serratus anterior trainer. Ain't got time for all that. Just the major muscles that we need to hit. And you shouldn't even have to do cardio. If we doing those supersets, guys, you shouldn't need no cardio. That should be your cardio. Superset everything. And that's your cardio right there. Chest, back, chest, back, chest, back. Take 2 minutes rest. Bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep, bicep, triceps. Take a 2-minute rest. Real delt extension. Basically your whole posterior chain. Y'all know there's a bunch of exercises in there that work your whole, like Superman planks and all this other shit. There's a bunch of shit you could do in there that work your posterior chains. And then you could do planks for your core. Go on over there to your goddamn legs, do some squats or some reverse lunges, and turn around and superset it with stiff leg deadlifts. Get your ass on up out of there. But AMS, I ain't did my calves. Goddamn, point them up when you're walking out the damn steps. When you walk out the steps, just go to your toes each time. You work them like that. Goddamn, we ain't got time for everything to goddamn get specific training, motherfucker. Sacrifices have to be made sometimes. Now we get into what all y'all want to get to, purpose. See, now next, this will be purpose. Now, here's the thing. Everything I said up there before, to me, it's a necessity. My health is a necessity. My sleep is a necessity. Eating and keeping a roof over my head is a necessity. As important as purpose is, it can't come from none of them. It can't. You can't sacrifice none of them. You can't sacrifice your health to go and practice the piano, your purpose. It only makes sense. They're going to bury your ass with that damn piano. I hope you know that. Y'all guys don't even know how much the gym and working out and stuff helps with your stress levels and your cortisone levels and all this other shit that y'all guys don't even think about. It's more than just looking good. I know that's the benefit that most men think about, but guys, strokes and heart attacks is the #1 killer. So you got to work out, okay? But now we get into purpose. And purpose is there because it gives you hope. Most of us, let's just be real, even me at the end towards training, once you did it for a little while, maybe you don't like it as much, right? That's just human nature, things, as how life works. So most of you guys, your purpose is going to change. As you do something, you'll lose your love for it, and then it's time to do something else. Or maybe you're doing something now that you just absolutely hate, but you got to pay bills and stuff like this. Purpose is what keeps you motivated. I think, guys, and this is only a theory, and I'm trying to choose this carefully so it don't get age restricted and then. But y'all guys know because on YouTube you gotta watch what you talk about when you talk about, and the D word. You gotta be careful with that type of stuff. That stuff get age restricted. Take it all. You be careful with that. But y'all guys know what I'm talking about. As with men and health issues, this health, and so I think a lot of that shit is got to do with men lack of purpose. When you just go work a dead end job and there's no hope for the future, you work a cubicle job, even if let's just say you're making $200,000 a year, but you just hate the job. But if you got time to go home and work on your piano or play the saxophone at night or whatever you got a passion for, it gives you hope. It gives you something to look forward to. That, hey man, I won't be doing this. Imagine you 25 years old and you hate doing what you do every day. You 25 years old and you hate your life every day and you think, okay, I got to work till I'm 65. Who the fuck want to do something they hate for 40 years? Purpose gives you hope that, hey, if I keep doing this on the side, man, it keeps your spirits going. It's like, y'all guys know why they hate to give inmates life without parole? You want a motherfucker to act halfway decent in there. You want to give them a little hope. Now, if you don't kill 8 people, then we can't give you no hope, right? You just, motherfucker, you don't have to deal with no hope. But they'd rather give a man 50 years. They would rather give him a 30-year-old man 50 years knowing that, man, what's the odds of this motherfucker living to 80? But he got some hope. I'll tell you, if I was in jail and I done killed somebody, and guys, I would take the 50 years over life without parole. I know, guys, and I'm no spring chicken, right? I'm 44. So I'm 94, but goddamn it, at least I need a calendar. At least I need a calendar. I don't even, listen, you give me life without, I don't even need no calendar. What you put me a calendar in for? Need no goddamn calendar. I don't even need to know what date it is. At least I got hope. Maybe if I take good care of myself, maybe, who knows, man. So that's what purpose is. Purpose is giving a man a chance at parole. Your job feels like a prison sentence, and purpose gives you that you have a parole hearing in 5 or 10 or 15 years. Just gives you hope. A lot of you guys are mad and miserable at life because you have no hope. That's why you need purpose. Now, like I told you guys, for all you guys, my definition of the difference between me as in what passion is and purpose is, passion is something that you got a passion for, that you love to do. But to me, it only becomes purpose if it brings value to others. If it enhances others' life. That's what a purpose is to me. All right. So that's my definition of it. So like if you like to play video games, that could be a passion. But unless you can find a way to bring value to others' life, it's just a passion. Purpose is, and I'm gonna tell y'all guys something, guys, that does matter. Because if you somebody don't nothing, like guys, when y'all tell me and I get the comments of guys telling me, man, this dude changed my life, this, that, and other. Guys, when I'm out in public and guys, I'm yet to run up to a guy and say, hey man, boy, I started watching your videos, boy, and I'm knocking bitches down day and night. I ain't had one person come up and tell me that. You know what everybody come up when they tell me, see me in public, man? Man, you changed my life. And I don't think when they say you changed my life, they talking about some bitches. They talking about that I set them to be the best version of themselves. And guys, I now know what purpose means because that makes me feel so good. Now, one time do I think in my head, man, who gives a shit? I'm getting paid. Guys, the fact that I'm bringing value to guys, when guys, man, you changed my life. Man, this dude changed my life. That matters. That matters. That means something to me, that I've improved people's life and not banging bitches. Which one you think gives me more pride? A bunch of guys coming up to me in public telling me, man, I slayed 5 girls last week. Who gives a shit? I'd much rather tell a guy come up to me, man, I started my business, this, that, and the other, man. I lost 40 pounds. That makes me feel good, guys, that I'm bringing value to the world. Next, guys, wife, girlfriend, or companion, whichever one, female companion. With me, and I know a lot of y'all guys might thought I was gonna say hobbies and stuff before that, but with me, and maybe this is because I'm older, but with me, I love female companionship. The problem with you guys is you don't know how to make women respect you. And I've long said this for a very long time, that there's nothing wrong with women. You just have to make them respect you. I was sitting up here watching the show 1883, and the dude Sam was trying to show the father that he broke the horse. Basically, the horse submitted to him. He got the horse, he broke the horse, right? Because he was trying to give it to him as a gift for his daughter, right? And I was like, man, that's so indicative of a woman. You have to break a woman into submission. How? By leaving. Or her knowing you will leave. Women, guys, are fun-loving, good creatures, but they have to respect you. The reason why y'all don't like women and stuff, and the reason they give you a headache, and the reason they get on your nerves, because they don't respect you. You haven't broken them yet like Sam broke that horse. You have to break a woman, not physically, but as in respecting you. She has to respect you. How does she respect you? She needs to know that she can lose you. Most of you guys, y'all want to villainize women because you can't make them respect you because you're scared of leaving. It's sad and pathetic. It's sad and pathetic. You don't got to touch, you don't got to raise your voice to a woman. You don't got to touch a woman. Leave. If she value, she'll come back and she going to suck a whole lot of dick. A whole lot of dick. Okay, guys? And so that's all it takes. That's all you have to do. So companionship would be next. A female companionship would be next to me. Some of you guys might want hobbies. Some of you guys want to maybe say your female friends or whatever. Now, here's the problem. This is where we run into the situation that with the women. If you're somebody who got a lot of time on your hand, you don't get rid of your friends and give all your spare time to your woman. I'm talking about I'm operating on a limited time basis. A limited time basis where I only got 1 or 2 evenings a week open. I'ma chill with my lady. Let's say you're a guy and you already in your career, you doing well, so you got a lot more free time on your hand, right? You got your business and you work 8 hours a day, so you got a little bit more free time on your hand. Okay, well then we got time for friends too. But if you're a guy on your grind, you might don't have nothing but Saturday and Sunday opening. Okay, I'm gonna spend that with my companion. I see my boys, I send them a message, I send them an email. Yeah, I'll send them an email. They keep hope alive, bros. But if I'm somebody and I got every evening free after 7, well, I'm gonna see my boys. You think I'm finna not see my female friend and hang around some goddamn hairy hard legs? Man, you done bump your goddamn head. If that make me a simp, then I'm a simping motherfucker. If that make me a beta cuck, then cuck. Hang with no goddamn dudes with legs harder than mine over a woman if I'm on limited time. Fuck out of here. That's your fault that you don't know how to make your woman respect you. Next, guys, friends. Now, and guys, understand, I'm getting deep into the list now. You might have ran out of time at about 4. I'm just saying that if you got the time, this is where I'm putting everything in order. You might be like, had to stop at 4. Understand that all this might not be, this is going off of per person basis. You might have ran out of time at 3. I don't fucking know. So I'm just saying that you might can't fit all this in. I'm just saying this is the order everything should be in. 6, next would be friends. Why friends? Guys, this is who you deload your bitching, complaining to, not your woman. We men are supposed to be these mean, masculine guys who don't have no emotional drama, no baggage, that can take anything, and we never get sad or emotional, this, that, and the other. But you don't tell it to your woman. You tell it to your boys. If you hate your job and you hate your life, don't tell your woman. She gonna look at you as a crybaby and lose respect for you and start acting like a bitch. Tell it to your boys. Get that venting off to them. Don't vent to her, vent to them. But you just told us if I got to spit through things like that. Pick up a phone and, hey Jim, man, this job kicking my ass. You might don't got time to go out and get beers. You ain't got time for a 10-minute phone conversation, motherfucker. So yeah, you might don't got time to go hang out with your boys and shoot pool. You can't pick up the phone for 10 minutes and talk to them. You that goddamn busy motherfucker. Who the hell you think you is? A president of the United States? Give me a fucking break. You can talk to him on your way home from work in the goddamn car. Hands free, of course. Hands free, guys. Don't break the law. So yeah, you might don't got time to go hang out with them and go do a barbecue with them, but you got 10 minutes to talk to them on the phone. You ain't that damn busy. Who the hell you fooling? So, friends are important, guys. It's good to socialize with them and all this other type of stuff. But when you want to vent, when you in an emotional baggage situation, vent to your boys, not your girl. Somebody getting on your nerves and pissing you off, or you feeling emotionally drained, or you just going through a rough patch, call your boys, tell them. Call your brother, uncle, somebody. Don't call your woman and tell her. That's why she lose respect for you. It's sad it's that way, but women need to think that we are these emotionless creatures that don't never have no issues mentally. That's what they need to believe. So, okay, fine. Talk to your boys. Next, guys, hobbies. If you got time, because we're getting deep into the list, and I understand that you might be long gone now. This is if you somebody busy and stuff like this, playing video games and this shit, this the first thing to get cut out the equation, right? Hobbies and all this other type of shit. Don't confuse hobbies with passion, guys. Okay? Don't confuse hobby with passion. I would put passion with purpose. I would just say you need to figure out a way to make it bring value to people's life and make a living doing it. Okay, guys? But you still need to keep your hobbies if you got time. I understand as a high value man, guys, when you getting deep into the bag. I ain't had no time for hobbies when I was on my grind. I ain't had no time. That was the first thing to get cut out. One of the first things. And lastly, guys, lead generation. Lead generation, because what happens is, and now I'm getting deep into the bag if you got a lot of available time, is because guys get complacent. They get 2 leads, and then all of a sudden, girls go hot and cold, and then they looking stupid again. As in the great, I don't know who made that video, but commercial though, but stay thirsty, my friends. Stay thirsty. You got women go too hot and cold for you to put all your eggs in one basket, guys. So just because you went out one night and got 3, you got to go out the next night. Stay generating leads. Always. But we getting way deep in the bag now. I know some of this stuff, if you busy. The guys that sent me this question, I know damn well they ain't got time for half the shit on this list. I'm talking about when you get to that point in your life. Okay, guys? All right, guys. I hope y'all guys learned something. I'll get back with you guys later.